Hello and good morning or afternoon. Today I wanted to vlog for a day in quarantine. I just finished fixing the bed and we went grocery shopping. So I wanted to show you guys some of the things that we got, like that to us are essentials in a way. Not for nothing, but I feel like supermarkets are making food more expensive because like groceries is not this expensive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It was doubled the price and we literally got the same thing we got 2 weeks ago. So we already have some essentials here, so we didn't get like repeats, but I wanted to show you guys the things that we ran out of and we ended up getting again because many of you guys were asking me to share the groceries. All right, so I tried to display everything as nice as I could, but realistically speaking, I won't be able to because the counter is not too big. So I'm going to quickly just run through everything we got. We already have like a lot of veggies in the fridge and other food. So we just got like basically another load of things we need. Let me start with this side since these are all like on top of the stove. I got oil, milk, Eric's, you know, essential, IPA, of course, vinegar, watermelon juice, and extra virgin oil, white onions, some apples, 4 avocados. You know what I find funny? How groceries now are against plastic bags, but then we have a bunch of plastic bags, you know? Defeats the purpose, I think. We got coffee for Eric because he didn't think of me and didn't get my favorite one, which is dulce de leche. 2 organic eggs right here because we honestly run through those so quickly. Some carrots, mangoes, we got 4. These are real mangoes, and then we got chunks of mangoes for juice. Some spinach. These are cucumbers. I absolutely love cucumbers in salads. Lemon. I also got lime right here. This is basil. Some garlic. These little crackers for Eric. These 2 are thyme and rosemary. And we have some potatoes. That's also something we run through. I randomly got beets. I haven't had beets in such a long time. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. These 2 are just marinara sauce and 3 chicken. And then right here we have bacon. And then last but not least, some essentials for my cheese board. I'm obviously not getting the typical cheese I get, just, you know, quick cheese board essentials, which are black pepper salami, cheddar, and goat cheese. I love this goat cheese so much. Funny enough is for my cheese board, I got 4 of these fig spread that I am completely obsessed with. All right, so now I'm going to just put everything in the fridge and hopefully reorganize it because this is what it's currently looking like. So I'm going to show you guys how I clean it, I guess. I'm going to get everything out. First things first, actually, we're going to make some coffee because I haven't had any breakfast. And it's already 1, I think, which is crazy. But I'm adding some cinnamon and nutmeg to the coffee because it tastes a lot better that way. All right, on to cleaning the fridge and then putting the new stuff in. I'm going to fast forward this part so you guys can just basically enjoy and see. Right, I just finished organizing the fridge and freezer. Looks a lot better. And I'm now going to make some breakfast because I'm starving. Alright, I added butter. And I'm going to be making some pancakes. These right here that have protein. I got these from Whole Foods. And then I'm going to be making some bacon as well. Breakfast is done. Protein pancakes, black coffee, maple syrup, and bacon. Alright, so literally these have been my days. Just on the couch, drinking coffee, watching Netflix 24/7, and Eric working out. Yep, must be nice. I actually think I'm going to try to do a yoga flow thing. Like follow a thing on YouTube. You want to do it with me?
What is it? Yoga flow? I'll try it.
Okay.
I don't want to do it right now.
I know, I just ate, so. I feel like the hardest part about all this is not having 1-day shipping. Like, what do you mean I'm not getting my package tomorrow? You know? I ordered something from Amazon last week and they're coming this week. Like Thursday, Friday this week, which, you know, but it's okay. It's better to keep everyone safe. Not gonna lie, this has been me for like the past 45 minutes. But
okay.
I also have a conference call with my manager right now, so let's get up.
Okay, but from now on, until then, I guess we'll just keep doing like the special order thing.
I shared this in my stories the other day and it's legit the best thing to clear glass or mirrors. So I'm going to be using it for this cover situation to clean it because it is filthy, as you can see. All right, table clean, mouse charging, and I also did my to-do list for the week. I finally convinced Eric to do this with me.
Super excited. Can't wait.
We have our yoga mat. We're watching This Girl, which I'll link down below, and my tripod.
Come on down. Then as you're ready or comfortable, close your eyes. Trust this practice, this journey you are embarking upon. As you exhale, draw the chin to the chest, bow your head toward your heart. Start to feel a big stretch in the back of the neck here. And
I want to do the app one.
Wow, Benji just let out a
Yeah.
big
I don't care. Whatever it is, this isn't doing it for me.
This helps to stretch out your back, your hips, and your legs. Stay here for about 20 seconds.
want to do ad work.
It was a joke. You guys, this is my first time ever in like, I don't know, what, 5 years that I've worked out.
How many times do we talk about it though?
Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying. I couldn't even do half of it. Honestly, I like the stretching. That I'm good at. My bun is all over the place. Wow. How do people do this for fun? Let's move on to something I'm actually good at. Opening boxes. So I ordered a bunch of things from Amazon. I'm a little disappointed that Amazon Prime is no longer Prime. Now we have to wait longer than just a day or two. But safety's first. So let's show you what I ordered. Handy dandy alcohol wipes. Box is opened. Now, if you guys have been following me on Instagram stories, you already know this is how I've been keeping entertained. I personally have always loved puzzles. It's one of my favorite things ever to me.
Another puzzle?
Yeah.
Nice.
To me is therapeutic. Some people find it stressful, aka Eric finds it stressful. But I really do love them. So I got this one. It's kind of like a Victorian style. The one that I just finished, I loved so much that I'm going to be gluing it together and putting it as an artwork. So why isn't it focusing? You know what? This is not focusing, but I will be linking it down below for you guys. I got this puzzle glue and it comes with this little like spatula to glue it together. For my workout gear, since you know we're trying to stay fit during quarantine. As you can see, I am extremely out of shape, so I got this little ab wheel, which after I ordered it, Eric told me how difficult it is. So now I don't even know if I'm going to even use it because today's minimal workout killed me.
Yep.
So it's supposed to open up like this? How do we keep it together? Wow.
Let me see.
All right, so got this. Don't really think I will be using it.
Have you ever tried it?
No. I just saw it on Amazon and I was like, you know what?
Do you know how to do it?
No. Let's see.
I don't even know if I can do one.
That's good enough. Another way to stay entertained during quarantine is by coloring or finding out your creative outlet, I guess. For Eric, he likes to, what's your art technique, Eric? What? Sketching?
I don't know, just drawing, I don't know.
Drawing? All right, I don't know. He likes a different type of art than I do. I personally like acrylic and watercoloring. Haven't really done watercoloring since middle school, but I figured it shouldn't be as hard, right? So I got paper from Amazon. Something else to do during quarantine, drink a lot of water. I'm trying my best to drink more water, but may or may not forget. All right, so since I'm sharing different ways to stay entertained during quarantine, this is something I also picked up, which is a crossword puzzle. I think it's great. I used to love it when I was a kid, and I feel like I could do it in my downtime. Also, reading books. Obviously, I have a collection of books that I've gotten to read and I haven't gotten the chance, so I feel like right now is a perfect time to just read and find time to read. Another great thing to do is meditate. I've actually fell off the meditating wagon. I used to love meditating at the beginning of the year and then I fell out of it, but right now I feel like, especially with the stress and overwhelmingness of everything, meditating is another great way to just relax and find yourself. Like I mentioned, painting is another thing that I love, so I got 6 pieces, right? Yeah, 6 pieces of different little painting canvases. Also, this is one of my hidden talents, I like to say, or just like, I honestly really do have a bunch of hobbies that I like. So knitting and crocheting is another one. I have a bunch of yarn here, so figured I would either crochet. I personally like crochet more than knitting, but I got some wooden knitting sticks to get back into knitting. I don't know, I like both, and like I mentioned, I have a bunch of yarn in here. It's a different way to find a creative outlet. I want to quickly show you my artwork little drawer, which has a bunch of acrylic paintings, glues, some ribbon, and brushes in here. Oh, and then I have the watercoloring thing as well. And then I have a drawer filled with games. Eric, of course, has a bunch of Xbox stuff in here now. I have Jenga. This game I recently got. Unfortunately, I feel like it's a game to play with more than 2 people. I also have Categories, which is another one of my favorites. Speak Out. Monopoly, right under it. Uno, regular cards. Back here is a Never Have I Ever. And of course, chess. I think this is another great thing to get into. All right, so this right here is the puzzle that I was talking about. It's the New Yorker puzzle. They have amazing puzzles and they're so like different and hard. Can you see that? I've gotten so many questions on IG stories as to where did I get the puzzle board or like tray, and Eric actually made it. This is just regular wood, and then these little wooden stick borders are actually from Michael's, as well as the handles. So these two you can get at Michael's, and then this you can get at like Home Depot or any hardware store. The way that we actually ended up measuring the board is by how big the 1000 puzzle piece is, and then we made it a little bit longer on this side so we can have pieces in there. But I really like it, and we actually just easily slide it underneath the couch. That being said, this is the main reason why I got the puzzle glue, to glue this particular puzzle together and put it right here, because it's like, you know, kitchen restaurant thing, and I figured we can cover this thing that we don't really use. If you're looking for really cool puzzles, I highly recommend the New York Puzzle Company. They have so many nice ones on Amazon and their website. But let's get to gluing this together. By the way, for those wondering, I don't necessarily glue all of them. Obviously, this is my first time getting one of these. But if you want to keep your puzzles, I think it's a really cool idea. If not, I put them back in the box and donate it or give it to someone in my family. This is good.
Just get a paper towel, maybe.
All right, so dinner time. I'm making chicken and rice and showing you guys how I cook my chicken, because I have been getting a few requests to share more food and recipes. So this is my mom's way of cooking the chicken. I'm pretty sure many Dominicans season it this way, and Hispanics, so yeah. All right, so these are the things that you need: lime, garlic, adobo, oregano, the chicken, which I already washed, some salt to pilar the garlic, what? And then the rice right here. Alright, so the chicken is currently frying, and the trick to turn it that color is basically just have it fry on oil first, and you close the lid, and then the chicken naturally throws water. After that, you then let it dry with it closed, like this. You let it dry, and then once you feel it drying up, you add water, and it basically just starts turning that color, I guess because of the garlic. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's still seasoning. And then I have the rice right here, almost done. And then I decided to fry some batata. If you guys aren't familiar with this, I absolutely love it boiled with like eggs, cheese, salami, but I decided to fry and cut them in like these little rounds. So Eric is going to be trying them for the first time today. By the way, I totally forgot to mention, but this is super hard to peel. If you're familiar with it, you already know, but I just use one of these little cutters and it works perfectly. Alright, rice and chicken and batata. Of course, I am drinking Coke.
Beer.
And Eric's drinking beer.